Okay, so I just watched The Odyssey. So The Odyssey is the newest movie by Christopher Nolan, and it follows the iconic Greek story of the Odyssey, which follows Odysseus, here played by Matt Damon, trying to make his way back home after the Battle of Troy. And it also follows Telemachus, played by Tom Holland, who is Odysseus' son, trying to figure out what happened to his father. So yeah, The Odyssey. I was pretty happy for this movie, because it is Christopher Nolan's newest movie. Christopher Nolan makes some great movies, honestly. And yeah, this movie, cinema. Absolute cinema. So with this movie, I loved the story. I thought the story here was really nice and the whole journey was honestly just great. This movie feels very grandiose. Like, it's a very big movie with some great cinematography. Like, Christopher Nolan knows how to do good cinematography, and it is great here. He makes this movie feel massive, and it is just great. I love how grandiose and massive this movie feels. And one thing that just makes this movie feel way better is that a lot of this movie was filmed on location instead of on sets with a green screen. And you really feel that in this movie. You truly feel like you're there. You feel like you're there with the characters, and there's just a whole different vibe to it that just couldn't be accomplished with a green screen. So I think shooting on a bunch of different locations really worked in this movie's favor. It just makes this movie feel so much more grandiose. As I've already said, it's a very grandiose movie, love it. It's kind of just a big thing I can describe this movie as. And yeah, I also thought the characters here were great. Like, Odysseus is a great protagonist, and I was really rooting for him to get home throughout his entire journey. His whole journey was honestly great. And Matt Damon does a really good job with the acting in this. And I also really like Telemachus. Tom Holland does a really good job of portraying this character, and I really just loved him in the movie, honestly. I thought he was great. Now, his journey in this movie was honestly not that special to me. Like, whenever we cut to him in this movie, I kind of just wanted to get back to Odysseus, because Odysseus' journey was just so epic, while Telemachus' journey was just fine. Okay, maybe not fine. I think it's more good, but it was just not as good or exciting as Odysseus' journey. And I think the entire cast as a whole was excellent in this. I think the acting here is phenomenal. I think every single actor here did an amazing job. I don't think there was a single bad performance in this movie. Everyone did such a good job, honestly. And the acting in this movie honestly just elevated it a lot more. And there were also 2 horror sequences in this movie, and I'm a big fan of horror. I love horror, so when I heard that there were going to be horror sequences in this, I was happy. And the first horror sequence, it's fun. It's a fun sequence. I did really enjoy it. But the second one, I'm not going to spoil anything, but the second one was great. If you're a horror fan, I would look forward to that second horror sequence. It is absolutely amazing, honestly, and probably one of the best parts of the movie in my opinion. Now, one complaint I have with this movie, which is probably my only complaint, is the final fight. Because this whole movie was just big and grandiose. Like, everything was so grandiose here. So I was expecting the final fight to be kind of like a big and grandiose fight. But I just think the final fight was a little too chaotic, honestly, and didn't really feel that big and grandiose. So compared to the rest of the movie, that final fight was a little disappointing, honestly. But like, other than that final fight, I honestly don't have any other complaints. I thought this movie was amazing. This is still a great Christopher Nolan movie. Now, of course, I was never expecting this movie to be bad because this is a Christopher Nolan movie. And yeah, it wasn't bad. It was great. This was a great movie. So I would definitely recommend you watch The Odyssey, and especially in theaters. If you can watch this movie in theaters, I would 100% recommend it. This movie was truly a great theater experience. So I would highly recommend watching this in theaters. But anyways, I want to hear from you guys. What did you think about The Odyssey? Please let me know in the comments below. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!